What is going on, guys? Andrew Acevedo here, back with another trade to break down the first blockbuster. Because, I mean, the Benintendi trade was a nice little trade for the Yankees. They didn't give up much. Obviously, the Mets have been making some bench bat trades, and pretty much all of New York were only teams making trades. But today, after the Met game, a bomb was dropped by Jeff Passan. And the trade details: Luis Castillo is going to the Seattle Mariners in exchange for infielder number 1 prospect in the system, Noelfi Marte, their number 3 prospect infielder, Edwin Arroyo, number 5 pitching prospect, Levi Stout, and Andrew Moore in exchange for Luis Castillo. I made my initial reaction breaking down on Frank About Sports video. He wanted me to come on as a Mariners are my favorite American League team, and I do see their prospects a lot. A lot of these guys, obviously, I know, and I check out his video. I did a collab over there with Frank. Be sure to check out that video. That's linked top of the description. So my initial reaction, what a bombshell from the Seattle Mariners to jump the market. It looked like the Yankees and the Dodgers, that's who was going to be bidding out, trying to outbid each other, and it comes, according to John Heyman, he said that the Mariners came out of nowhere and just stole them. And with that kind of offer, the reason they came out of nowhere with that kind of price. If you look at Luis Castillo, in my opinion, I think he's a 3 on a championship contender. He's having a great year. This year, 14 games started, 85 innings pitched, 26% strikeout rate, 8% walk rate, a 47% ground ball rate, ERA 2.86 with a FIP of 3.2. He's always been one of these top high-end trade assets. It seems like every 3 years now, they've been rumored that Castillo to the Yankees, Castillo to the Yankees, Castillo to the Yankees. It was Gleyber Torres, it was Anthony Volpe, and supposedly they wanted Anthony Volpe from the Yankees, and the Yankees obviously weren't willing to give him up. And now he's going to Seattle, which them giving up Noelfi Marte, Edwin Arroyo, Levi Stout. Those are 3. They're 1, 3, and 5. And I've got crap for their doing the Mets Weekly video talking about Juan Soto. The Mets were going to give up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vientos, Aram, Beatty, Alvarez, Mauricio, and you thought I was crazy. The Mariners just traded their 1, 3, and 5 for Luis Castillo with a year and a half of control, and he ain't anything close to Juan Soto's talent, especially with 2.5 years, 3 playoff runs to be exact for Juan Soto. So this sets the market for Frankie Montas. God knows what that market's going to be in the A's GM. Be licking his chops, seeing how desperate the Yankees and or Dodgers can get. Even the Cardinals now, how desperate they're going to be to try to get Frankie Montas now with Luis Castillo off the market. Let's break down the prospects going to Cincinnati. Noelfi Marte, top 20 prospect overall in the game. I believe he's number 18 now. He was in the top 10 last year. Now with Marcelo Meyer, Jordan Waller, some of the last year's draft class flooding into the top 20, dropped Noelfi down. Still having a really good year at A-plus ball in Everett. Hitting 275, 363 on base, 462 slug with an 825 OPS, 15 bombs, 55 RBIs. Had a really tough start. April and half of May, he was very bad, but he got hot in the middle of May, and he's been hot ever since, running a potential getting called up to Double-A. Was supposed to go to Arkansas. Now looks like he'll be going to Louisville for the Reds. But again, their number 1 prospect, their number 1 shortstop prospect, and they gave up their number 2 shortstop prospect, the number 3 overall prospect, Edwin Arroyo. He's playing in low A, having a very good year in Modesto. 316 average, 385 on base, 514 slug, 899 OPS. The homers, I believe, 13 homers, 67 RBIs, 21 steals. Again, both of these guys kind of 5-tool, 4.5-tool players where they're going to play very good. They're going to hit offensively for power, hit for speed, have some contact, steal some bases, play defense. I do think Arroyo's a little bit better defensively than Noelfi, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I have not seen Edwin play short. I have seen Noelfi play short. He's a pretty good shortstop, but from reports I've seen, Edwin is a pretty good glove in the field at 60 grade, according to MLB Pipeline. So, I mean, Noelfi, I've seen him play. He's a pretty average to above average shortstop. With the 60 grade, he's a way above average shortstop in MLB Pipeline's opinion. This kid I've seen pitch live. Levi Stout played in Arkansas last year. He's played all of this year in Arkansas as well. In 2021, he only got 3 starts, through 17 and 2/3 innings pitched in Arkansas, 2.55 ERA. This kid's fastball was electric, and he's one of the best changeups overall in baseball. That changeup was unhittable, and Matt Brash got all the attention. George Kirby got all the attention. He was that third guy in that group, and I've seen him pitch a couple times versus Springfield. That changeup was deadly against right-handed pitching. It was just having guys flailing out in the front. This year in Arkansas, not so good. I was just going to see him in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from now. Obviously, now he will not be at Arkansas when Seattle comes in. But 87 innings pitched, a 5.28 ERA. The strikeouts, 82 strikeouts, 22 walks. That's a good walk-to-strikeout percentage. We like that. We like to get a lot of strikeouts. Don't say no to walks, kids. And then, honestly, Andrew Moore, I personally have no idea who that is. I'm not going to... These three guys, I do know. Andrew Moore, I do not know, but he's a right-handed pitcher in the Mariners system. I think Baseball America had him as their 18th best prospect, but he wasn't on MLB Pipeline's top 30. So, again, I value Pipeline more than Fangraphs or Baseball America. That's just my opinion. I prefer Pipeline, but I do look at the others. So he was the 18th rank according to Baseball America. So that's something to keep in mind. Overall, who do I think won this trade? I think it's a win-win trade for both. I mean, the Mariners are obviously trying to get to the postseason. They're trying to end that playoff drought, and now you have him with Logan Gilbert and Robbie Ray at the top of the rotation, and then Kirby, Brash. Their bullpen's very good. Andres Munoz. Obviously, Paul Sewald has become a revelation for them in the ninth inning. They have a very good pen. Obviously, Julio Rodriguez is carrying them offensively with Mitch Haniger coming back off the IL, hopefully, after the deadline. Obviously, Ty France, who's an all-star, J.P. Crawford. They got a really good team. They're trying to end their playoff drought. And you put Luis Castillo as their number 3, maybe number 2, behind Gilbert and Ray. That's a very deadly 1-2-3. Again, Castillo being pitching game 2 or game 3. That they want to get in that playoff drought. I think this is a move. It's aggressive. I think the Reds did a hell of a job getting high-quality prospects back for Luis Castillo. You know, we always said there was a high price tag. Yeah, they got a high price tag, so I think it's a great job by the Cincinnati Reds. I think it's good for the Mariners. They're getting aggressive. As the prospect hugger myself, I don't like giving up prospects, but I do like when, hey, you want to end a drought, you're trying to do everything possible, go for it. And I do appreciate that. I do think it's a great idea. I do think the Reds, it's a win-win trade. Obviously, the Mariners have to make the playoffs first for it to win. And the Reds, long-term, I think this could be a very good... They got their future shortstop. They got their future probably number 3 starter behind Bryce Petty, Nick Lodolo, Hunter Green, maybe 3 or 4 starter. They got some very good pitching developing in Cincinnati. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like. Drop in the comment section down below. What did you guys think of the Luis Castillo trade? Do you think the Mariners won? Do you think the Reds won? Leave in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out Empire Sports Media for all of your New York sports needs. Be sure to check out Mets Weekly. We do daily content. And obviously Thursday, the live show. We're doing live streams all the way to the trade deadline. We will be live for the last few hours of the MLB trade deadline on Tuesday. So come check us out. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.